Not a single human being was killed in this drone strike on the oil refinery, unlike the ceaseless, for 5 years, the ceaseless bombardment by Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, guided, on-site, guided by British and American officers, which have killed well over 100,000, maybe hundreds of thousands of Yemenis, caused famine, cholera, polio, widespread starvation and total absence of medicines and so on. That didn't make it onto the news much, but a casualty-free strike by the Yemeni resistance turned the world upside down.
And that's what's so upsetting and outrageous about it. The fact of the matter is, you know, if the latest UN reports on the situation in Yemen have made very, very clear that, you know, Saudi Arabia and their coalition actions are the biggest contributor towards deaths in the country. As you rightly said, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of deaths. The UN is predicting that if things go on the way they are, that over 250,000 people will be dead in Yemen as a result of this war. And I think we can all agree that this is a Saudi-led effort, backed by the US and backed by the UK. Why are they pointing the finger at Iran? What does this really have to do with Iran? The evidence doesn't really suggest conclusively that the Iranians had any involvement in it, but they're adamant that it was the Iranians, that we have to look at the Iranians, we have to sanction the Iranians. The Iranians and the Yemenis both say the same thing. Stop talking about Iran, the Persian Gulf, this and that. Talk more about the Yemen. Bring the Yemen war to an end.